The library had a very different entrance than Parker remembered. Stairs to the upper floor were wrapped in a glass tower. The front might have been new, but the air vent on the roof that Parker had used to get inside many times before, well, that was the same. Parker scampered into the stacks, and once they found the cookbook section, they began to push the books they wanted off the shelf. Some were light and fell right off the shelf, and others were much heavier, and the books would hit the floor hard, thwack. The librarian came around the stack and said to Parker, "Shh!" And then she stopped, realizing she'd just shushed a squirrel. The librarian asked, do you have a library card? You'll have to leave if you don't have a library card." Parker took a few steps forward, wanting to explain what they were doing. The librarian backed up and flipped right over a table, ow, ow, making very loud noises. The children, the moms, and the little old man in the library said, "Shh!" The librarian tried to explain, but the children, the moms, and the little old man said, "Shh!" Parker thought this was rude, and put their paw up to their mouth, looked right at the children, the moms, and the little old man, and said as loud as they could, "Shh!" And then the librarian said, "Everybody, shh!" This was the noisiest library Parker had ever snuck into. They couldn't think straight with all this racket, so it was time to go. Parker scrambled up the nearest bookshelf, and then leapt from shelf to shelf and bounded right back up the air vent to the roof. Parker had managed to memorize a delicious sounding recipe for peanut butter pie, but would need ingredients to make it. However, it was a well-known fact that a nearby park normally had plenty of acorns, and since time was short, maybe keeping it simple was the best idea.